there, lovely posture people. Your homework for the week this week. Remember, last week and for every week, you're going to try to do as many squats as you can. I know I did the front leg prone with you. Every week, I want you to do one exercise and focus on precision and control. So anytime you can at home, just drop and do this move. I think this is one of the most powerful Pilates moves that you can do to realign your ankle through to your hip and stabilising the core, because you're making sure you're using it to stop your pelvis rocking on the floor, okay? So from here, this week, you're going to drop level 1 of a scissor. So if you're new to Pilates and you're new in my class, you need to make sure, and everyone needs to make sure to begin, your pelvis is square to the ceiling. There's a natural arch at the base of your back. That needs to stay there for your spine to be exact. It's a neutral spine. So from here, you're going to pull up and in for level 1 beginners, just sliding one leg along the floor as far as you can before you feel rocking through your hips. If your hip starts to drop, that just means at this stage you've gone too far for your core strength here and your pelvic strength too. Just level back up and don't go so far with that move. You're going as far as you can. You've got to remember, Pilates is a slow burner. You've got to start small and build big. That covers a lot of things in life, but for sure, as you're Pilating on the floor, zipped up halfway through your core, you're going as far as you can today before your pelvis starts to rock or sway. This is now the next level of a scissor. You're going to hold this position and work that leg through your hip without letting your foot drop or your hip rock. To add in your abdominals, you're going to pull up and in, making sure your sternum sinks into the floor to get a little bit of ka-ching through your abs and core. Now I'm going to change legs. Again, these are just different levels of the traditional mat-based scissor of the Joseph Pilates repertoire. You've got to remember, I've been scissoring for 20 years now. I will never stop doing this move. This is just building up to different levels for you. When I first started doing Pilates, I made sure I imagined headlights on my hips. This is now the next level. Remember, it's all about different movements, different abilities. So from here, to simply strengthen the whole of your leg as it draws towards the floor. You're sculpting those muscles to your bones. You are not straining your neck, you're going to retract your chin in. No one wants to look like a chicken. Please make sure you're zipped up through that core and you're only controlling that leg away as far as you can at this stage. If you're coming towards the floor and your stomach does this, you're not stabilised anymore, you're straining. You need to get that pelvis back level and square and only go as far as you can today while still in the state of repair. So that means before your centre starts to move, you know you're okay. You don't go any far with those moves if you start to rock or sway. A little bit more for those who have flexibility, legs straight. These are all different abilities you're going to build up to over time. It's all about really focusing on the joints and spine. As I'm putting my leg towards my chest, I'm not moving the base of my back. If I'm pushing my back into my mat, I'm not stabilised anymore. I'm just literally pushing my back into the floor. You're going to level back to that neutral positioning, pull up and in, and get used to this feeling of strengthening from within, as in this case we're doing traditional scissoring. Flex your foot for your shin, and then point for the calf. Flex for your shin, point for the calf. All different levels of the amazing traditional bent knee or straight leg scissor. It's all down to your ability today. Do not let your pelvis rock and your back overarch. You stay level and square and continue to repair. This week's exercise of the Joseph Pilates repertoire, which we do in our classes all the time, just stop, drop and scissor. Because believe me, the precision and control and the focus as you flow, imagine you're pushing a balloon with your big toe. It really helps to maintain control for the shoulders, pelvis and core. As for level 1, you'll be sliding your leg along the floor. You need to be honest with yourself and not let your hips rock. You're just cheating yourself from strengthening that core and realigning just that little bit more. So come on, go as far as you can today. And then at the end of the week, you're going to feel great, honestly. I'm going to quickly answer a question now for a lovely lady I was speaking to do squats that I do in my other video. everything takes time. As long as you've got the right setup, which is I always go through, the setup positioning's everything. Then trying to maintain that correct positioning as you move is where your awareness and effort needs to come in. Don't go too far today. Start small and build big. Because believe me, the less you move, the more controlled and precise you are, the stronger you're going to be along your journey. Because Pilates focuses on the deeper muscles within, your core, your joints, those muscles in the body, it gives your body its shape and stability. So don't worry about, I'm going to do another video to do squats. So just go for all different ones, show how far you should and shouldn't go. Because it's down to your body and where you're at today. It's taken me years to burn off all of my excess fat, and it's helped me be more mobile for my joints. And it's also taken me years of Pilatying and precision control work of making sure I can move and help myself improve instead of sending myself off to that physio room. So it just takes time. You've got to give yourself a break and home in on those muscles you're working and focus and just start doing. Just start doing lots of little things. I'm throwing them out there. Squats, scissors, just drop and do them. It doesn't matter where you are, apart from, as I said this before, say to Tesco, don't go there. I've tried it, I don't like it. But just, you know what I mean, just do them as often as you can. You have moments in your life when you're sat on a chair watching telly. Get on the blooming floor and start doing work with your limbs and core whilst you're still watching telly. It can be done. Well, I've been there, done it, and tried and tested. It works, everyone. I'll see you all soon, lovely people. Start scissoring and don't stop squatting. Bye. Until I see you next time.